What is up, my beans? It's the Red Bean Professor bringing you everything Azuki, and today we have some hot Azuki news fresh off the press. As of today, there is going to be a card ban. Now, during the regionals, which happened Saturday this month in August, there was a top 8. There was only 2 different decks, 2 in the top 8. That would be Babu and Ryzen. All right. The other ones was 0 with the Rushfire Gate. Now, so you guys can take me a little seriously and know that I do have an understanding of different type of bands throughout the TCG community. I come from MTG, right? Magic the Gathering. And in Modern, there was an artifact called Tori Steelcutter that came out during Tarkir Dragonstorm that was overtaking the meta. Anytime something like that happens, the companies tend to look at it and go, huh, I might need to change something because this card is overrunning very rampant within other people's decks, and it seems to make those decks go into the top few brackets, and it doesn't seem fair to other people that want to play something else, which is exactly what we saw at the regionals. I mean, again, it is absolutely crazy that Babu and Ryzen were the only 2 other decks, and then when you got to the 4 and it was all 0 and Rushfire, it's crazy, right? It's absolutely mind-boggling that there was no competition. Now, I do believe the company is taking this very seriously, and there was a tweet from Zagabond himself saying, hey, we try to take the game seriously. We want to see where the game goes pretty much, but things need to change. I know I'm paraphrasing, so I will drop the Twitter right here of what he actually said. But yes, things are going to change. And is it going to be for the better? In my opinion, as the Red Bean Professor going on record, yes, I do think it will, because you can't have a absolute meta and nothing else can be played against it. Because what happens to the Goro decks? What happens to the Ryzen? What happens to the Babu? You know, like what happens to Shao? We can't be selfish at the end of the day. We have to think about other players wanting to play other things. And when those other things get blocked out of even having a chance, there's an issue. And all TCGs, all companies would see that and say, hey, we have to fix something. So Azuki did absolutely, in my opinion, the right call for now. Now, before I completely just, diss on the Rushfire Gate, I do believe that there is an opportunity for it to come back in later, seasons, blocks, whenever new, product comes out. I do believe that Rushfire could come back. And I mean, honestly, in the future, Rushfire might be trash, right? There's always that chance that there is going to be a new meta that outdoes the other one. But one thing that they did fear was, and I do know this for a fact, the team and the creators at Azuki have seen the next set that's coming out. They know that those cards are going to be busted in Rushfire. They said maybe, no, they know they're going to be busted. And knowing that, they fixed it ahead of time before they released those and before all your LGSs got swamped with people playing Rushfire with these new busted cards. Now, what does that mean for us as the players? It means that we don't go into LGSs that have no clue, that are running the Azuki app, because they said you will not do this while the tournaments or whatever type of event is being held with the Azuki app. You will not be running Rushfire Gate. Do not do that. I am extremely, I will call it out if I see it at my shop, but my shop owners already know. They were the ones that texted me last night, and they're like, do you know they just banned this? It's like, oh my goodness. So yes, your shop owners, most of them know you're not slick. Just make sure that when you show up, you don't do something like that and completely overtake. Because right now, the meta, starting now, today, is not going to be built against that Rushfire. So to go into a shop with Rushfire to completely take over and pub stomp is the wrong course of action. And I don't want to see that. I want us to always be polite, do the right thing, be respectful. So please do that. Please don't be that person to go in and pub stomp. Now, if you're having a friendly game and you're like, I loved Rushfire, I want to play it, I'm playing with my friend, there's no tracking system, there's no rewards out of it, go for it. That's casual play, and I'm fully for casual play. But for the more competitive, when you're being ranked on the Azuki app, don't use Rushfire. But I think that about sums it up. I do want to hear what you guys think about this. I really do, because I want to see it in the comments. So if you can go down below and comment how you feel about Rushfire going. If you feel like I'm wrong and you're like, hey, you know what, it was too quick to get rid of it, I can agree to an extent. I could say they should have gave it a week or two and seen if somebody built a meta around Rushfire even more. I think the Goro Beans deck is kind of the fix for it. That's my opinion because I have a Goro Beans deck. I love that deck. But if you think it should have lasted longer, please tell me down below. And again, if you think I'm wrong, tell me down below. If you can like this video, I am a smaller YouTuber. Every subscriber does help. I appreciate everybody flooding in to support me. You guys are amazing, by the way. You guys are awesome. And at 250 subs, I'm giving away 2 pre-constructed decks. It's a Babu and a Ryzen. No, Babu and Zero deck. That's what I'm giving away at 250 subs. Hit that sub. Hit the bell icon. And until next time, remember, be polite. Be respectful, don't be salty, and have an amazing time playing an amazing card game from some amazing creators. Thank you, Azuki team. But until next time, this has been the Red Bean Professor. Adios, mi amigos.